Hello everybody, how are you doing? This is Check with Becky Miller, also known as Beck's Closet. So today I have a little a little something to share. So, since it's the end of the year, oh, come on, get out of there. Come on. This is, if some of you don't know, this is Vindu, my bird Vindu. And it's actually a girl. She is about 7 months old now. She's trying to get to my necklace. She knows that I hide it in there. No. So today what I want to bring to you is, if you have a RA or a VA or whatever A you want to call it, if you are a reseller, you should, since it's the end of the year, take an inventory of your stuff. Now, I have noticed that with I have a RA or VA, whatever you want to call it, it's reseller assistant or virtual assistant, however you want to use it. I have noticed that almost 100 of my things were delisted, never relisted. For instance, like a whole category. I had all of my jeans were taken out. Then it started to, it was some tops that were taken out. There was dresses that were taken out. There were some shoes that were taken out. So you need to pay attention to these companies or whoever you may use, that if you think they are listing for you, they are listing. But they are also delisting stuff. Why? I don't know. I could come up with a million reasons why I think this is happening. It could be that if it's a bot, it's a computer, it doesn't know what's going on. It cannot, decipher between a relisted, a delisted, to relist. Also, if, according with Poshmark, that you're able to do videos with your listings now, which that's not really anything brand new. But I noticed that once that feature became available, I used it with every single listing from then on that I had put up for sale. I also took a video. As we know, with the world today, you can sell your things because it's seeing it in live and your customer likes that. Well, with your VA or RA, if they do a delist and relist feature that is added into, let's say, your monthly or weekly subscription, they cannot do the video. So therefore, when it's relisted, so when it's delisted and relisted and they do it, your video is not there. So I would say save your videos on your phone, because when you go back and you look at these things, you will tell yourself, I remember I took a video of this. I had this up there and it's been delisted. The point is to know what that service is that you have and who it is. And I would say not have them. Also pay attention if you pay for your RA or a VA by a weekly price. Tally that up by the month. See if the sales that you are getting are worth what you are paying out. Mine was not. I had them for 1 full year. I was paying a quarterly payment of over $300. And that did not show in the sales that I was getting. If you're getting if you are selling something, but if they are to be showing your items or sharing, I would say, and the followers they're supposed to be doing, it should be doing that. Now, you should not totally rely on a VA, RA, whatever you want to call it, because you need to put the work in yourself. If you totally rely on them, I think that's where a lot of mix-ups will happen, because if they are bots, again, it is a machine that's doing it, a computer they cannot decipher, oh, this is real, this is not, I forgot this, we're to include this. So therefore, with the one, well, I had a couple really. I had tested a few that when they did a delist and to relist, they had left the video out. That is an important part when it comes to Poshmark. Look at that. She's trying to get to my earrings now. is an important part when it comes to Poshmark when you are trying to sell something. So therefore, I'm thinking, I have videos up there, I have description up there, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So what is the problem here? Well, the problem is that your business is being sabotaged without you realizing it. So this was a hard lesson to learn. Granted, I wasted a lot of money last year. This year, this is not going to take place. It just galls me. And with sending emails to the company and either no response back, or they say they've talked to them and I pretty much found that a lot of that was a bunch of BS because I've caught them in a lie. And I would just say, watch your back. Watch your back. Another thing, I did not have any money taken from me. They are able to see that though. They cannot get their hands on it because the way I have it set up is if they were to change any information that, of course we get a notice. But I would say watch. Be careful. Be very careful. None of my personal information was taken. It was not given out. But what was hurt in the end is when on my Excel sheet, my inventory says I should have an X number there. At the end of the year, when I do a self-inventory, that X number of items was not there. Then when I compared it to the actual listings that I would have on Poshmark, meaning that I started to look up every single item, is it on Poshmark? It's not on Poshmark. It was deleted. Now, I would not delete my own listing. Why would I not want to make money? I mean, come on. That's why we're in business. So it was delisted. There were about 87 things that had been delisted. Now, as far as my videos go, there is a lot more that I know I had videos with that when I look back in on my phone that the videos were saved there. So I'm like, see, I knew I made the video there, but the listing on Poshmark is not showing it. This, again, has nothing to do with Poshmark. Poshmark did not do this because this is a feature they gave us. It was the third-party companies that delisted and relisted and does not include the video. So again, I think this is something that we were being warned about with bots, to do not use bots because they cannot, if it's a bot, I don't think they can do the video. I don't know how the video got deleted. I don't know. It's a mystery. So guys, this is Becky, Check with Beck. I just wanted to mention that if you also are a person that, I'm actually looking at my calendar. If you also are a person that uses an RA or a VA, I do that, but I also do my own work also. So like I said, I had two. One I delegated certain duties to. The other I delegated certain duties to. So therefore, everything's not falling on them. What this one didn't do, the other one did do. And I did stuff on top of that. Now that's 3 different people, or I'm really the only person that I know, because the other 2, I have no idea, that was doing the work. Now, I should have shown my yearly end results of my profit should have been way more than what I dished out. Way, way more. That was not so. That was not true. Come to find out, some of the things that I had were delisted completely. Not in there, but it had a SKU number and it was on my Excel sheet. So that told me that at one point during the year, yes, I took those pictures. Yes, I did a description. Yes, I listed it. So if it was delisted, it was not on. I didn't do that. Somebody else delisted it who had access to my account. Now there's other things that are there, other listings that, yes, are there. But if you know that you did a video, I would say highly look at that listing. Start to pay attention to your listings, because if you know you did a video and you don't look at it for months, your video could be gone if you're going with somebody or another company that is doing all of this for you. That is a, what do you call that? A repercussion of having a business is, yes, it's a risk. Yes, you trust other companies or people to do things for you, and they sabotage your business. That is life. But you got to take the risk. If you don't take the risk, you are not growing. So guys, just pay attention to your listings. If you are using that third party, an RA, a VA, whatever, a assistant of some kind, pay attention. Whether it is a physical human being in your office, pay attention. I had that physical human being. I also fired them because of, they actually stole inventory that I had that I trusted them to take home, to press, steam, do simple things. So that way when they're in here with me for 5 hours twice a week, that I was cutting down stuff. Well, I made a mistake there. So I learned there not to trust everybody. If they work for you, have them do whatever you hired them for while they are in your presence. Do not let any of your stuff go, because that is money that you spent that you could have gotten a return on out the door. Okay, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Follow my channel for the next tip or the next haul. I just happen to be, this is January, like I said. I am doing my end of the year stuff, getting stuff together for taxes, yada, yada, yada. And this just happened to be what I was working on currently and ran into, can see, and I figured, hey, I bet you there's other people out there that have come across this, ran into this, and they could use this video greatly. So if this is also you, you are not alone. You just are not alone. I am right there with you. Until next time, guys, have a great day and come back again. Bye-bye now.